Good morning. It is Sunday morning. I have literally just rolled out of bed. I got my breakfast, I have my tea, and I thought that it might be fun to do like a weekly vlog, like a really casual kind of thing, like literally rolling out of bed, still in my PJs, and just have like a really casual, cozy kind of chat about what I've been reading this week. I really like watching the weekly vlog style videos from booktubers, but like honestly, I do not have the motivation to film myself every single day to get like a weekly vlog. That is far too much. So I thought instead it'd be kind of cute to do a lazy Sunday and just kind of have a really nice chat, get my tea, and just talk about what I've been reading, basically. So I'm gonna do that. I might do this every Sunday. I might not. We'll see. But again, super casual. Like I'm filming this on my phone, and my lighting is literally just my lamp. So like minimal effort going on in here. But I thought that it might be kind of fun anyways. So let's do that. So this week I've been reading two books. The first is The Winter Duke by Eliza Bartlett. This is a YA fantasy novel about a girl. What's her name? I don't remember her name. Akata. She is like the middle child, but she has like 13 siblings, so there's like a bunch of siblings ahead of her. But her father is the Duke of their kingdom, and she is in line for the throne, and she does not want it. So all of her siblings, they all do want it, and it's just a constant bloodbath. Like they're all just trying to kill each other all the time. And so she has no desire to have the throne at all. She really likes biology. She wants to leave the kingdom, go south to the university, and just not have any royal duties whatsoever. She hates politics. She hates all of it. So her oldest brother, the eldest sibling, he is going through his coronation trials because he will soon, eventually be taking over the throne because he is the oldest. So they're having the bride selection time where like a bunch of women from each kingdom was chosen by their fathers to come to their kingdom. What's their kingdom called? I don't remember. Kelma Above is the name of her kingdom. So it's like a winter kingdom. It's ice always. It's like created by magic from Kelma Below, which is like an underwater type thing. It's really cool, actually. So daughters and sons from all over the other kingdoms have come to hopefully be chosen by the eldest child to be chosen for the bride or groom, whatever. That's one thing with this book, that like queerness is just in it, and it's just chill and it's fine. I love it. It's so good. But I'll talk about that afterwards. They've come to be chosen as a hopeful partner for the soon-to-be king soon-to-be duke, of the kingdom. But then that night, a curse is placed on like the entire family, and they're all asleep except for Akata, and she's like, what the fuck? So she's literally like in the middle of the night, people come into her room and says, do you accept the throne? And she's like, what? And they're like, do you accept the throne? And she's like, what? I guess so. So she's now like the duke in standing, and even though she knows literally nothing about politics, like at all, so she's kind of freaking out. So she has to choose a bride. So she goes and she essentially gets just given her brother's bride, but she picks this one girl that they made eye contact, and it was like sparks. It was really cute. I'm on page 150, I think, around there, 155, and I'm just loving it so far. And I mentioned earlier with the queerness, I'm pretty sure Akata is gay. She was trying to be forced to marry this one dude, and she was like, fuck no, and went and picked her own bride instead. She was like, at least she's the right gender. So I'm pretty sure she's gay, which fuck yeah. I love like casual queerness in stories when like the character being queer is not like the main focus, but it's just like really seamlessly woven in. I think that this book has done a great job of doing that. Yeah, so I'm loving this so far. It's awesome. Like, it's so good. And yeah, I am just really enjoying this book so far. I'm hoping to finish it either today or tomorrow. Hopefully today, but I might be doing some filming today, so I don't really know. But definitely by tomorrow at the latest, I would say, because the Owls is starting very soon, and I need to get everything that I'm currently reading done before then, so wish me luck. But the next book that I'm reading is Assassin's Apprentice by Hobb. It's the first book in the Farseer trilogy. I am very new to like classic like epic fantasy. I've read very, very little of it. I think this is actually like the first one outside of Lord of the Rings type thing that I've ever read, which I haven't even finished that series. This is like trying a new genre, see if I like it kind of thing, and so far I'm quite liking it. I think I'm on chapter 7 or 8, something like that, so I'm not super far in. Again, trying to finish this before the Owls start, so oh my god, wish me luck. I'm reading this both, I'm like listening to the audiobook while also following along on the ebook, because I find the accent really hard to get on the audiobook, but just reading the ebook is like very dense, so I find that doing both at once is helping me get through it better, because again, this is a new genre for me. I'm not used to like this like heavy focus on character, and like there's like nothing has happened so far. I'm like on page 85 in the ebook, and like literally nothing has happened aside from Fitz just growing up and getting used to castle life. Like that's all that's happened in 85 pages, so I'm like, what the fuck? But I like it. Like the writing style is really nice. I love the characters. Fitz and Burrich are awesome. I've just met Chade. He's pretty cool so far too. Weird dude. I like him though. He's interesting. And I'm just kind of like really enjoying just like the really quiet kind of castle life, and like watching Fitz go through his assassin training and all this fun stuff. I think it's really fun, and I think I'm really going to like this series once I get properly into it. But again, yeah, like really trying to get this done before the Owls. The audiobook, there's like probably 7-ish hours left in it, and then the ebook, I'm only on page 85, so I have quite a ways to go, and I have a very busy schedule for the next 2 days. I got like a bunch of errands to run and all this stuff, while also practicing social distancing, don't worry. But yeah, so that's what I'm reading right now. I'm loving both of them. I don't think I've finished any books this week. I think I've just been reading those two. Oh, and I was reading Kingdom of Back by Marie Lu. I did end up DNFing that one. I was liking it, but I started reading it like at the same time that all this coronavirus stuff started happening. Like it was like literally the same day that my province was declared a state of emergency, was the same day that I picked up Kingdom of Back. And so like my anxiety brain was just like, you know what, every time that you pick up this book, you're gonna think about the pandemic. So I just couldn't focus on it, so I DNF'd it for now. I might pick it back up in like a couple of months and try it again when like everything's calmed down. But like I was reading it for almost 2 weeks, and I was only on page like 50 something. Like I literally couldn't focus for more than a minute or two at a time. It was horrible. So I put that one down for now, but I'll hopefully be reading it again eventually. I was really liking it. Like the world was super interesting. That one, if you don't know, follows the sister of Mozart as she's like trying to make her way, and it's them as kids. Where I was, they were kids. I'm not sure if they grow up later in the book, but in the beginning at least they're children. And Nenero, I think is her name, she like meets this prince from another world, and he like gives her music, and he promises to fulfill her wish of never being forgotten. So it sounds really cool, and like I was loving the writing style. It was my first Maria Lu book. I tried reading her Legend series years ago, and I just didn't get into it. So I was excited for her first like fantasy book, and I loved the writing style. I thought it was gorgeous. But again, just had to put it down for now. Anxiety brain, doing weird things, doesn't make any sense, but you know, whatever. But hopefully I'll actually be able to read that one eventually. So, but yeah, that's all that I've been reading this week. I think that's about it. The Owls are starting up next week. I'm super excited for that. I think I have like 7 or 8 books on my TBR, which, I mean, like some of them are pretty short, so it shouldn't be too hard to get through. But yeah, that'll be all, I think. I hope everybody has a lovely Sunday wherever you are in the world. Take today to just relax, have some time to yourself, stay in your PJs, just have a good time. You know, it's Sunday, we have nothing to do. It's also, you know, we're also in quarantine, so regardless, we have nothing to do. But yeah, have a good day. Bye.